You're doing this wrong. This $19.99 ribeye looks like a deal, but it's actually the expensive way to buy steak. Every day, people walk into Costco, head straight for the steak case, and load up on these. And to be fair, compared to grocery store prices, even $21.99 a pound, it feels like you're getting a deal. But that's exactly the trap. Because what most people don't realize is the real value isn't in the steaks, it's in the whole ribeye. I found this USDA Prime ribeye at Costco. Unbelievable, $14.99 a pound. Same beef, completely different game. And they're sitting right there, hiding in plain sight. Let me show you what you've been missing. Here's where most people get this wrong. They focus on the price per pound, but completely ignore what they're actually paying for. With pre-cut steaks, you're not just buying beef. You're paying for labor, trim loss, and convenience, all built into that price. But when you buy the whole ribeye, you control the cuts. You keep every usable piece and nothing goes to waste. That's where the value shifts. Same meat, same quality, but more steak for less money. That's the difference. Now here's something most people never notice. Not all ribeyes are created equal. This outer section, called the ribeye cap, is the most tender, most flavorful part of the entire steak. But sometimes, the steaks in the case have little or even none of it. And once you see the difference, you cannot unsee it. This is called a blade tenderizer, and it's designed to break down tougher muscle fibers. And if you look closely, Costco tells you that they use it. At scale, it's done with machines, using rows of tiny blades that pierce the meat as it passes through. It does make the steak more tender, but it also changes how you should cook it. Because once it's been tenderized, you're not cooking a whole cut anymore. You're cooking something different. Now let's talk about Prime for a second, because this is where things get interesting. USDA grading is based on marbling, more intramuscular fat, higher grade. And this is what you're looking for. Fine, even marbling, and well-developed cap. Because not all Prime looks like this. Sometimes it looks a lot closer to choice. We're going to show you exactly how to make $14.99 steaks that look like and taste like $30, $40, and even $65 steaks at a steakhouse. I'm going to open up the cryovac now. We're going to clean it up, and then we're going to cut the steaks into portions. This is a wet-aged cut of beef, which is great because it tenderizes the beef as it sits in its own blood. And this is truly the best way to pack. If you're not dry aging, wet aging is awesome because it really tenderizes the meat as it sits in its own juices. But overall, this is going to save us a ton of money compared to what we saw the cut steaks at Costco. They were $19.99 a pound. So really it's $5 a pound just to have Costco put the knife to the steak. So the very first cut is going to be off of the end of the cap. We're going to take this side over here, and typically I want to get a flat end to the first steak. So this is what they call the butcher's snack, if you will. But basically we're going to take and cut off the first piece that it could be a steak, it could turn into steak sandwiches, it could just turn into a little sniglet for me to have later on in the evening. But as I cut into this, you're going to see the beautiful prime marbling that's throughout the steak. What a beautiful cut. I'm going to throw that into the scrap. And I'm going to start cutting the steaks now. I'm going to cut some thin and some thick steaks just so we can have some variety. So very first, I'm going to look for about 1.5 inches. I'm going to cut 2 of these. These are going to be for like a beefsteak fiorentina, some kind of specialty thicker cut steak. And as I cut through this, the knife is really fighting the fat, but as I pull down and pull back through, I'm getting to the base of that. Now, here's what the best part is when we start to look at what we've got out of this first cut. That's our ribeye. Man, that's a beautiful cut. That's a beautiful cut. Nice marbling all the way through. It's really well done. There's a little bit of a fat cap or fat tail on the back end here, but there's still meat inside of that. It's a great cut. I cut about 1/2 inch or so thick. Now I'm cutting what we would call a minute steak, which would be literally 1 minute on each side until we get to the right temperature. We don't want to overcook the steak, but at the same time we want to enjoy the steak. Okay, so there's a good minute steak. We'll cut 1 more of those. We've got 2 specials, the 2 thick cuts that we're going to use for beefsteak fiorentina. We've got a couple of minute steaks. Now we're into the center. This is where consistency really shows up. Same thickness, same weight, every single time. 5, 6 steaks, right down the middle, exactly how you want them. Now is where we're going to start looking at trying to trim up some of this fat that's in here along the center of this and on the tail. It's not necessarily bad, but it could be a prettier steak, and you can kind of see where the natural lines are. Normally you would take this piece off and save this for burger, maybe some of this for tallow. Good butchery isn't about taking more. It's about knowing exactly what to leave behind. And then we're going to keep the rest of this roast as a rib roast that we can do something with, either for the holidays or just because we want some prime rib. We're going to take this part off right here. See how that comes right off? That's the really hard, almost inedible fat, but that'll turn into some beautiful rendered tallow. And this is where the value keeps going. What most people throw away turns into something incredible. Pure beef tallow, liquid gold in your kitchen. Let's break it down. 16 pre-cut steaks at about £1.25 pounds each, at $19.99 a pound, you're right at $400. And that's it. No extras, no added value. Now take that same money and apply it here. You're getting all your steaks, plus a 5-pound rib roast for holiday or something special, and rendered tallow on top of that. All in, under $2.90. That's over $100 saved from the exact same cut of beef. Keep it simple. Salt, pepper, and let the steak speak for itself. Hot pan, no hesitation. You want that contact immediately. Flip it early and keep it moving. This isn't a one-flip steak. Every turn builds that crust, layer by layer, without overcooking the center. Then, butter, because why not? Let it finish gently, right in its own fat. Garlic, a quick baste, and you're there. Then give it time to rest. Don't rush this part. Finish with a touch of salt to wake everything up. And this is what all that work gets you. Perfect, edge to edge, exactly where you want it. Same steak, just done right. Better flavor, more control, and a whole lot more value. If you want to cook smarter, not just spend more, this is how you do it.